The crow's journey to find happiness. We don't choose who we're born as, but we can choose how to live. Deep in a shadowy forest, where light barely touched the ground, lived a crow named Kharas. Unlike parrots with their dazzling feathers, or swans with their graceful white wings, or peacocks with their majestic tails, Kharas had only one thing: black feathers. A harsh voice, a gaze that made others uneasy. Humans shooed him away like a bad omen. Other birds avoided him. Even his own reflection in a puddle made him feel unwanted. Why was I born like this? Am I truly undeserving of love just because I'm a crow? Each morning, Kharas fought a quiet war, to keep living or let go completely. One misty morning, as Kharas sat silently on a dry branch, tears fell, pure and raw, not for anyone, just from within. One drop landed softly on the forehead of an old monk meditating beneath the tree. The monk opened his eyes and looked up. "Why are you crying, little one?" Kharas replied in a voice coarse with sorrow, "Because I hate myself. I've been rejected by everyone. I wish I could be any bird but this, anything but a crow." The monk sat still for a moment, then said gently, "If you truly want to change, I can help. But first, you must ask the birds you admire most. Are they really happy?" That single question cracked open something in Kharas. Hope, for the first time. And so began his journey to find happiness. Kharas flew to a clear lake, where a swan glided over the water like a living painting. He approached with awe. "You're beautiful. Your white feathers so pure, so graceful. You must be the happiest bird alive." The swan turned her eyes, calm, yet heavy. "Everyone thinks that. But did you know? White is the only color that carries no emotion. It's cold, empty. I used to wish I had colors like the parrots, vivid, warm, full of life." Kharas was stunned. The very ideal of elegance, hiding a silent loneliness. Next, Kharas visited a tree where parrots chirped brightly, their feathers like rainbows in the sun. "You're all so vibrant. People love you. You must be so happy." "Iki my name," a parrot replied with tired eyes. "We're too beautiful. That's the problem. Humans lock us in cages, not to love us, but to look at us. We lost our freedom long ago." Another chimed in. "We once heard about the peacock. Maybe only the peacock knows true happiness." After a long flight, Kharas reached the city zoo. There, a peacock was dazzling a crowd with his feathered dance. When everyone left, Kharas came closer. "You are magnificent. People adore you. You must be the happiest bird alive." The peacock gave a soft, bitter smile. "You see the audience, but do you see the iron bars around me? Every day they pluck my feathers for display. Each performance, I force myself to smile. I dream of being like you, a crow, free, ignored maybe, but never caged." Kharas stood silent. The happiness he longed for was exactly what those he admired were yearning for. As Kharas flew back to the old tree, something felt lighter. The wind played through his feathers. He soared above fields and forests, unbothered, unbound. For the first time, he felt grateful. Back at the tree, tears welled in his eyes again. This time, not from sorrow, but from awakening. "I no longer wish to be anyone else. I've realized I have something many birds have lost: freedom. I am who I am, and that is enough." The monk smiled. He said nothing. There was nothing more to say. Dear friend, have you ever felt like you're not enough? Not beautiful enough, not successful enough, not lucky enough? Maybe you scroll through social media and see perfect smiles, dream vacations, storybook love, and then look at your own life and feel gray. But listen closely. Not all who are beautiful are happy. Not all who are famous are free. Not all who have everything feel fulfilled. That person you envy may be longing for your quiet life. That perfect friend may carry a loneliness you'll never see. Sometimes, what you're ashamed of is exactly what someone else wishes they had. Happiness isn't a destination. It's a return to yourself, to knowing who you are, to valuing what you already have, to no longer running away from your own shadow. So if today you feel lost, if you're comparing yourself and feeling less than, remember Kharas, a crow who thought he was cursed, but turned out to be the freest of them all. Maybe you are happier than you realize. You just haven't paused long enough to feel it. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a nudge to rise again. And if you want more heartfelt, transformative stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Thank you for listening. We'll meet again in the next story.